parents was Walter and Mary Wallace. We came from Baltimore, Maryland. They came from Baltimore, Maryland. And they first lived on Fairlawn Avenue. Then they moved to Lincoln Avenue. We lived around. We played here on the. We had a 4-H over there where, at that time, black kids couldn't go, so we had to. We sneaked over there through the fence. They had log cabins over there, where we sneaked through and played softball, basketball, and we sneaked in swimming at nighttime. My brother I'm a twin to my brother, so we always would be together. We pretty close, the three of us, because my oldest brother was 10 years older than we were, so he's much older than we were. It's a lot different than what it is now, because you were always doing something at that time with kids. Every kid was playing outside. Anymore, the kids do not play outside like they did. My mom and dad, my mom worked over at West Virginia State and in housekeeping, and my daddy worked at Union Carbide in Institute down at the plant. And that day and time, I think it wasn't about 25 or 30 black people that was working down there then. I grew up around here, so I have 2 boys that I've had. My oldest boy is Jerome Senior, and he is 50 now, but we grew up around, they played football, they played baseball, they ran track. Then came along Jeff, he was after him. Jerry was born in 1964 and Jeff was born in 1970. Jeff was, he played football and ran track. I wouldn't let him run. I wouldn't let him play no more because I was gone all the time with that. I worked over at they call it the Canterbury House for daycare. They had a daycare there, and I took care of a lot of children from there that went to school over there. People went to school and they'd leave the kids there for us to take care of. I worked there, and I worked there about 15 years. Then we went from there, I went up to Shawnee, where they started a community center up there. I started working in daycare up there, and then I tried to be as positive with the kids. I worked with the younger kids, try to talk to them and see what's going on. I try to teach them the ABCs and try to teach them. A lot of them I trained to the potty, and a lot of them I just had, we just had them there, and I mean, we just took care of them, took good care of them, and I tried to teach them. Most of the children that we had at Shawnee has gone on and finished and gotten their master's degree. The ones I had taught, and some of them got their doctorate degree up there that went through daycare, and I appreciate that because I love working with kids because you could teach them more. Then I worked from there. I learned to go with them, and we went on field trips and see different things. But I always told the children to reach for the moon so they can do something with themselves. And mostly all of them that I have had in the daycare has gone on and been and have been things. I mean, have done things. What do you call them? Done things. You know, been good for their life. I mean, done things for their life. The ones that have. I don't know how to say that. Mm-hmm. Anyway, finally I got on. We worked there. I worked there about 16 years. Then I went in from there. I went to they had an opening over at what had happened, I went to switchboard over at West Virginia State. The man left. He was working over there on the switchboard, and he left the switchboard and just left it. So they was hiring somebody to work the switchboard. So I went over and tried for that, and I got Orrin over there with them. And when people call, I try to help as many people as I could, because they needed help back then. The grandchildren came here to go to state because I'm right beside it. And all of them came here. The 3 of them came here to go so they can get a better education. They get a better outlook on life. And they need this. They need that so they can get a better job anymore.